en route to Hildebrand Farms Dairy in Junction City, Kansas. Now, Junction City is a legitimate city. I guess this is on the outskirts. We got about another half a mile or so to go, and looking forward to going there. This stuff is worth the trip for sure. Hey, we're at Hildebrand Farms Dairy in Junction City, Kansas. I think probably just outside of Junction City, Kansas, the actual city. But we were just in there with Julie and Kayla, super nice folks. We had some root beer milk that was awesome, some phenomenal strawberry milk. So all their flavored milk is brilliant, but the chocolate milk is otherworldly. Cheers. So what makes this so good? Oh my God. It's got a dense maltiness and as beautiful feeling a cream as I've ever had. I don't know how else to describe it aside from it disperses really well and sustains the flavor well into the aftertaste, which is exactly what I look for in a chocolate milk, and this just nails it. Woo! Oh my God. So Junction City is about 2 hours west of the KC metro area, and for a while, to get this stuff, we've been going to Soto, Kansas, which isn't far outside of KC. It's maybe 15 miles, and that's the closest to Kansas City that you can get Hildebrand Farms Dairy. Well, here's to hoping that we can get it closer to Kansas City. Otherwise, I'll keep going to DeSoto and buy all they got. It's not a problem. Can't stay away. Had to get my Hildebrand. Just returned about 5 bottles back, so I do practice what I preach. I do drink the stuff. All right, we're in Manhattan, Kansas, that is, at KState, home of the Wildcats, of course. Darren Sproles, Michael Beasley, Michael Bishop. Might be a deep cut there, I think so. Showing my age. Anyway, we're at Call Hall, which is where the dairy school is. This is one of the few universities in the US that make their own chocolate milk. So been excited, been waiting for a while to swing over to Manhattan and come pick this stuff up and see how it is. Outside of Call Hall, made a pickup of the chocolate milk. $2.19, not a bad value. It is whole milk, which is nice to see. As of right now, the best collegiate chocolate milk that I've had has been at Penn State Berkey Creamery. So how is this stuff? Oh, it smells amazing. Oh, it's super cold. Cold, it actually does remind me of the Berkey Creamery stuff. Maybe because it's really cold, but it feels a little bit thinner than I would expect whole milk to feel normally. And the cocoa flavor is straight down the middle. Of course, disclaimer, we're coming from Hildebrand, which I just had that, and that stuff is absolutely outstanding. So being that just 20 minutes ago I was drinking that, having this, it's not quite a fair comparison. But it is very good. It's not overly flavorful in any certain aspect. So I appreciate that it's not overly sweet. That would have been a mistake. But it's just pretty straightforward whole chocolate milk, which is good for about an 8 on my scale. What's brown and tastes like shit? Well, it's a little bit unexpected. At Dillon's Supermarket here in Manhattan, they sell Kroger products. They sell the Simple Truth Organic, and the Kroger chocolate milk is their store brand. However, Kroger has just come out with this stuff. Primo Pastures Belgian chocolate, whole chocolate milk. It's supposed to be indulgent, I guess, more so than the typical. Didn't expect to find it here, and it's listed as a new product, and it's put out by the Kroger company. So looking forward to trying this stuff, and I'll let you know how it is. And it doesn't taste like shit, really. You can smell the desperation from a mile away. What they're going for is one of those, really I think is a Cocoa Metro clone, playing on the Belgian chocolate angle. Yeah, I mean, put the texture aside, because some of the chocolate milks with a really strong cocoa contingent can be on the chalky side, can be a little bit on the grainy side, and it's understandably so. So I'll give it a pass for that. And the flavor, it is very chocolatey, but almost too much so. It's very sweet as well, but the chocolate flavor, can best describe it as almost like a cocoa liqueur type of a feeling. If you've ever taken Hershey's chocolate syrup and just guzzled it, you get that it's almost like a too strong note where there's like a twang to it. Like if you have vanilla extract and something's a little bit too heavy on the vanilla extract, there's almost like a alcoholic liqueur type quality to it, and this has that. If you were to take a spoonful of dark chocolate unsweetened, you don't get that sort of a hit. You just get more of a bitterness. On its own, it tastes decent. It doesn't quite feel as indulgent as it reads. Again, it does not compare favorably to Cocoa Metro, which I think it's trying to emulate. Nonetheless, I applaud the innovation that Kroger's going for here, but I think their normal whole chocolate milk still drinks better and feels a little bit more luxurious because it disperses better and it has a better mouth feel, and the cocoa flavor is, maybe it's not as strong, but it's appropriate for what it is. This does come on a little bit too strong, and it feels desperate. It almost feels like, it's all dressed up with nowhere to go. So again, I applaud the innovation, but for me, it's a fail. There's better options available in most major markets. What's brown and tastes like shit? Probably actual shit's a better answer. It almost feels like, it's all dressed up with nowhere to go.
Oh my God! You alright, dude? Damn, we got a star.